Right, let's move on. Personal performances now. Ones which stick in your mind. It might be your best performance, or just one or two that stick in your mind. Terry, what have you come up with there?
Well, I got my first 50 against Azza at Aslington. In fact, we won that game. Neil, you played in it, if I remember rightly.
Yeah.
I think you and Wilky got some wickets. I think you got a couple of wickets. I know, like we alluded to at the start, it was a happy hunting ground for you, but I think we only won by about 15 runs. So it was a tight game. I think we were my first 50, and it was Hartley Lane, who was, got loads of respect for. He was really sharp. No helmets then, of course. So and I got 52, I think. So that sticks in the memory. The fact we won the game at Azza, I mean, we started, didn't we, in the 80s where they were the kingpins.
They won everything, yeah.
And,
they were.
And obviously, I think when you are successful, you want to be more successful. You've got to have a bit of arrogance about you. But they were certainly, arrogant about winning in the 80s, and we never forget those times really where we had our success, but I don't think we're ever that arrogant. But we
I don't think we're arrogant, Terry, but we knew we weren't going to lose.
No, exactly. Yeah,
we had a little bit. I think we had a bit of that.
Yeah, we did. So to win there, that's got to stick in. And the other one for me, obviously, like I said to you about, other than the big games we've mentioned, winning the big games, semi-finals and final, but there were another game, funny enough, at Colne, where this game had absolutely everything in it, where Colne batted first on a hot day. It was a game which was rearranged, actually, and Darrell Lolstead and Ben Johnson put on 230 for the first.
Oh, right, yeah.
So there were two. They got about 270. There were 230 for none and all that. And Woz got the only wicket that day. Got all set out, big sky. And then we were only about 10-15 short that day.
Yeah.
Harps were on fire. He got some runs. It's always nice to get runs in it. I got a few runs, and Ben Johnson went on to get an hat-trick that game as well. I think he figures he went for a few. I think he figures like 5 for 90 finish, but with a record, it had a load of records in it, an hat-trick, on a close game. That one definitely sticks in the memory.
How many did you get to that day?
70-odd. 79.
Yeah. Good wicket. You like it coming on, Terry, a bit like myself.
Yeah.
What about you, John, then?
Highlights. I'll go for the keeping first. Wicket. Now, I've got the trophy, and I didn't realise it was this year, but perhaps you'll know, unless you've been doing some more. Wicket Keeper of the Year, the League Wicket Keeper of the Year. Now, I didn't think it was this. I thought I got it when it were part of our treble series, and it's not. I mean, obviously, breaking the club record in 2001 is massive for me. That's the top. That's the top be all and end all. I mean, where's the cup? Man at Match, where's the cup final? Yeah, great, but we lost, so I'm not really that bothered about that.
How many victims was it that season, John? The record, it's on the wall in the club. Just remind
us. Still there. It's still, I know that, 49, 38.
49, yeah.
38, 11 and all that. But when I won the Wicket Keeper of the Year, because I knew I'd won it once, and I thought I'd won it when I broke the club record, but somebody got bloody 50 victims, the bastard. But there you go.
It weren't Vinny, were it? Because Kes had a lot of wickets that season.
It was Vinny, because I remember at the meeting, at the dinner at the Duncan House. I think it was the last one. One of the last ones at the Duncan House.
The dance.
Yeah. We've got
we've done a bit of dance.
That might be a good idea.
Lordy. Can you remember going back when we used to play at Rishton, right? And we used to win after. Well, when we were in our prime, the girlfriends would be there and whatever. What were the wives? What were the pub we called? We used to go in and karaoke were on. We used to sing up karaoke.
Oh, we're good at that. I can't remember pub. We've sung in a few pubs, John.
Come out. Yeah.
We sung in the shower as well, I remember.
Yeah, we're good. The three tenors, Lordy. Yeah, no, yeah. I mean,
Don't think the opposition liked to sing you much, did they really? Look,
who?
the
No,
opposition.
no. Oh, they hated it. They hated it. You know, we had to get in their bloody faces. Yeah, I mean, the club record, Neil. Yeah, you know, breaking club record, 49 victims, fantastic. Wicket keeper of the year. When was it, Neil? Come on, I'm putting you on the spot now.
I haven't got that information in front of me, John.
Oh, yeah.
Excellent, excellent.
Yeah.
Right, well,
You've got him, Kipper. You've got him.
You've got me there, pal.
Right. So think logical, Neil. Think logically. Think logically. So I didn't get it. I didn't get it when
Adam and China were there.
No. And it wasn't when Adam
Well,
was
Chris
there.
Harris, one of Chris Harris's years.
Nope.
Yeah.
Do you know the answer to this question?
Of course I know the answer. It's going back. It's going back. To
Harper? One of Harper's years.
No, after Roger. Because I looked at it and I've actually...
Chalky White's. 98,
yeah. 98. Chalky
98.
White.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brad White. Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah, I couldn't believe I've checked it. Yeah, I've looked at it. Yeah, I've 46 victims that year. And, well, more than obviously anybody else in the league. Yeah, I've 30 odd caught and 12 stumped. Yeah,
Right.
I didn't realise that. Didn't realise it.
There we go.
I've got my little trophy. You'd never get that, Neil. You'd have never got that. Other personal performances. Hang on, Neil. I haven't finished yet. Other personal performances.
He's got a list coming. I feel a list coming on.
Keeping wicket, obviously, my first five victims. Away at church. Long time. It's been a long time coming.
Yeah, it was a long while before you got 5, wasn't it?
Yeah. Took me a long time to get it, you know, but I've had a lot of forfers. And then me 5 at home against Nelson. And that's in 20, how many years I've been keeping wicket? 20, whatever. I've only ever had 2. I've only had it twice, Neil. 2
5s, yeah.
Only ever had 5, twice. You know, people can't believe that. You know, the people who know me, you know, around wherever, you know, said, you only had 2? I said, yeah, that's all I've ever had. That's life.
One of them, just to interrupt, John, but when you mentioned Nelson, one of them fifers I had was at home to Nelson, and our Ben were bowled in tandem that day, if you remember, and I think our Ben got 2, and I got 5.
Yes,
and that was a proud day, you know, like bowling with our Ben.
Perfect.
Sure it was.
Perfect. Yes.
Sorry, Kit, move on.
Another claim to fame. One about the Lords. I'm probably the only one that's caught all 3. Well, when the Lords have been bowling, I've caught all 3. Yeah.
Have you?
I've had them off Terry, obviously, Ben and Stan. You know, I mean, it's not bad, that is it? You know,
Not bad at all.
You know. I said that to Sam when I got his first one.
I think they're all first.
I
think when they all first victims, weren't they all caught Chapman?
Could have been. Sam's was. Little Sam's was. You've only
I'll have to check that.
6. You've only about 6. Oh, brilliant. Look at the size of him now. Jesus Christ.
What about your batting performances, John?
Batting performances. Well, I've had a few 50s for Bacup, obviously. I mean, like the 50th World Cup final, you know, again, Rami, but, you know, I mean, it's obviously, you know, like, it's a good, you know, it's great, but we lost, so, you know, I'm not really bothered about that one. One of my first 50 was against Brishton. That obviously was a big one for me. Merrick Pringle were pro. You remember Merrick Pringle?
Yeah.
South African.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think we got beat, but there you go. I think we batted first. It was a lovely day. We got about 180. I think they knocked him off. I think Russell Waldie got about 70 or 80. But, you know, he would have got, yeah, my first 50 that day. But my best knock, my best knock was against Rottenstall.
Where?
A Bacup. 2004 it was.
Yeah, it was. The 6th of June, John.
Yeah. Penny were proing, but they didn't pro. They got Ian Austin sub-proing.
I was skipper that day, John. Remember it well?
You remember it? Yeah, Oscar was sub-proing.
Yeah, Oscar had 46 with the bat and 6 for as well.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he did. That's brilliant. No, it was a great game of cricket, that. And, well, because I do remember, because I know because Pat Kelly had, well, obviously our president. Was he president? He was president. Yeah. Well, obviously when they play in Rottenstall, they always have some kind of bet or whatever. I don't know what kind of bet they have, but I think they got 100 and Rottenstall got 180,
178 all out.
178. Yeah.
Impton 4, Dibbers 4.
That's right. Yeah. It's all 170 all out, and we were. Well, when I came into that number 9, it looked like it was game over. They were. They
thought they won it.
Yeah. We were about 70 up for 7 or something like that.
Yeah.
We wanted a lot to win, and Pat apparently had gone off and he was setting. Well, he was setting the table up or whatever. He were paying for what happened down in Rottenstall. I do remember. Killer's told me bits and bats about it. I can't remember 100%. Anyway, me and Killer put about 40 or 50 on. Got us probably a bit
Killer's
more.
got 36.
That's right. Yeah, got us right back into it. And
Terry got 18.
Terry.
Well, not bad for me, that. Okay,
no, not bad. Yeah.
Terry, yes. And I came in. I came in at number 9. You know, like we were chipping in. We wanted 6 to win off last 3 or 4 balls, 1 wicket left. Dibbers at the other end, and he comes down. I can remember it now. I can remember him. Said Chappie, he said, we've done really well here. Said he wants 6 off 3 balls. He said, you don't need to do it in 1 hit. You don't need to do it in 1 hit. He said, you're batting well. He said, you know, 3 balls with 3 balls to do this. And I went, right, okay, dear. No, I took it on board. I thought, yeah, you know, it's not quite. But young Rizwan, the young Asian lad, lovely lad, and I could just remember. Well, I were a bit like Pete Tusher. If it's pitched up, you know, I'm going for it. I'm banging it, and all I just kept saying, just pitch it up and give me a bit of room. Just give me a bit of room to get my arms free, please. If you do that, then I'm going. And he did. He pitched it up. It ran volley off stick, and that were the rest of it. And as I'm bloody celebrating. This is another one we hoisted. I can see hoisting now. I can still see him running. Right, he came from obviously like the tee up where the tee up. He hoisted. Colin Short came running at me, and I thought, well, you know, and because he got a bit emotional, did Chris?
Oh, he did.
You know, he just like jumped on me, and he only gave me the biggest bear hug. He nearly broke my neck. He was like, well, we were dead and buried, but. That's probably the biggest one that stands out for me.
Can I just take you back a little bit in time to a time when you didn't have 50 at that time, and we were playing Tomerdon at home, and
I remember that one.
You were 48 not out, and I were there doing my best to see it through to your 50, and we still actually could have done it. I think we needed about 30 short. And what happened, John?
I do remember, Neil. Yeah, we're 49 not out. Yeah, Clint York were bowling, bloody Dwight York's brother. I do remember that one. Yes, the West Indian pro. Yeah. He bowled
what
it.
John?
Well, I do. Well, if you let me get a word in there, I'll tell you. He bowled it at you. You pushed it forward and set off to run, and I said, no, set you back, but you didn't. You carried on and you booted the ball past the bowler as he tried to pick it up. So,
it weren't quite like that.
It was something like that, yeah.
Something like that. No,
you barged into him
picked
as
up
well.
the ball, and I sprinted in front of him, got between him and the wickets, and made my way home and declared them out.
Yes, no, obstructing
he
the ball.
obstructing the field, if I remember rightly, wasn't he?
Obstructing the field,
You did a bit of everything,
remember what happened after the match, though? What happened after the match, John?
After the match?
Yeah, certain Roy Marshall and Clive Eastwood. What happened?
Oh yes.
The umpires in, aye.
Yes, they did. Yes, they certainly did. They locked him in the changing rooms for foul play on their part.
Happy days.
A certain Mr. Gordon Chapman, your father, used that as for the press, didn't he?
He did. He got it in the press. Yeah. He did. Yeah. He did. Classic.
We're going to win the league. Kasim now, Scoop. We're going to win the league. John, you got a tenner.
Oh, classic.
Quality, Paul.
You bloody had me dad. I used to love. My dad, I'm sure my dad wouldn't mind him. You what? No,
Fantastic memories.
Oh,
What about Pat Killerley and your dad? And
well, I'm just going to mention one woman. Oh, Pat won't mind me saying this, and my dad certainly won't.
Brilliant.
My dad used to be brilliant. Like, Pat would be at the bar, you know, just getting a drink and whatever. And my dad, like, if he'd had a really good day, and he'd run out of money, you know, bloody no credit cards then. Well, my dad didn't have one of them days. And he'd go, Pat. He said, Pat. So yeah, Gordon. He said, you got 20 on you, Pat. Pat said, Gordon, absolutely no problem. So 20 Gordon. And my dad would be there whenever he's 20, and then my dad would go, Pat, you having a drink with me? You know, just classic. You know, and Pat's going, well, Gordon, I'm just, no, come and have a drink with me. You know, just
brilliant.
Just classic.
But once he some weeks pay him back the 20, and then before the end of the night,
he'd have it back again. Oh,
he'd have it
was
back
an
again,
ongoing thing. It was an ongoing thing with Pat. Yeah, and Pat never bothered. Bloody hell. Well, you know, probably bloke.
Good
Chapman.
memories.
No,
Indeed. Very good. Okay.
Great days.
Right. Well, we can again. Anything that comes to mind, we come back to it. But
We'll keep flowing now.
Lots still to discuss, so we'll move on now to the best Bacup team that you've played with, lads, in your time. So basically, We're talking from the pair of you. We're talking from the 80s through to 2000 and different times between you. But how shall we do this? Are you going to one of you at a time, or shall we go through?
Well, let's just. Why don't we? No, we'll go back and forth.
Yeah, you do one, John, then Terry does one.
Yeah.
So, start with you. Opening batters. Give a couple of opening batters.
Terry, how many have you picked? 11 or 12?
I've picked 12.
I've picked 12. I've done 12.
I picked a 12th man. I picked a 12th man as well.
No.
Right, fair enough.
I've got opening batting. I've got Pete Tomo and Dave Hush. I mean, I'll talk about Pete Tomo because obviously,
Go.
Well, he's a Bacup legend, isn't he? I mean,
he's an entertainer. He's an entertainer.
You use the word legend, you know, too often I think these days. But this guy, to do what he's done, you know, 10,000 runs on wickets. Let's be fair. If he'd been batting at Todd every week, he'd probably have 20,000, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
I mean, I went back to that knock he made at Enfield. He'd class written all over him. He probably could have played a bit of county, you know, Peter. He was that good. And I know Bacup, you know, meant the world to him and his dad and his family as well. You know, so I can't speak highly enough for Tomo. That was awesome.
The best, one of the best. Easy.
And of course, as you said, Terry, 10,000 runs, and as we all know, the highest run scorer in the history of Bacup Cricket Club. So,
thoroughly deserved as well.
I'll tell you what makes that more interesting as well. You know, like when people say, oh, well, if he'd have played, you know, if he'd have played at Rockstone or Tomlin, like you said. But what I think is actually more memorable, that he did score over 5,000 at Bacup.
Yeah.
You know, so to me, that's even, you know, because in the early 80s, well, certainly before I arrived at Bacup, because we were playing obviously like 83, 84, you know, I mean, the wickets were certainly bowler friendly, massively, and obviously still into the 90s, you know. So for an opening batsman at Bacup, to score 10,000 runs, it's bloody, it's phenomenal.
Could be quite interesting this deal because obviously, although I only started 2 years before John. There was Roger Law left in end of 84, and then we
got to play with Roger.
Then we got Kirsch leaving and Kez leaving 85. So we'll probably have two different teams here, I would think. Did you play
just because of those couple of years? Yeah.
You must have played with Dave Hush, though, I think, John.
I played with Dave Hush. Yeah, he's in my top 12.
Dave obviously really not started off not being renowned for his batting. Really, he came in as a spin bowler. He played. I think he made his debut before I made mine. He must have been only about 16.
Yeah.
But he was a quality spin bowler, and then he sort of developed himself. Really, I mean, again,
great fielder as well. Good fielder.
just single-mindedness of Dave is, you know, like,
Good. No.
I mean, to get the runs he did, I mean, he only played a couple of years opening the batting, but I think he got at least a couple of tons.
Oh,
He went pro. Did he go pro? I think he went pro, didn't he? He was good.
Yeah, he went pro into Wood Bank, didn't he? Yeah,
he did.
They were a massive talent with Dave.
Good.
I mean, it's just a shame we didn't see the best. Well, we just had a few years of him really at his pomp, but he were a quality player. He used to take opposition opening ballers to par.
Oh, he did. He didn't give us
over the top.
Or through. Yeah, he was class. He was class.
They were tailor-made for each other because Tom would graft a bit more and make him value his wicket a bit more, and Dave would probably play a few more shots. But
ideal.
Awesome.
Ideal. Yeah, great combination.
Terry, you've got Tomo and Dave Ush. So who have you got opening the batting job?
Tomo and Dave Ush.
Exactly.
There you go. There you go.
Fair enough.
Say no more then, John.
Good. Well, you know,
Great
we do know a little
bit.
bit.
Great minds.
Hey, well done, Mr. N.
Excuse Wilbur.
Let's move on. Numbers 3 and 4, perhaps. John, who have you got?
Right. Well, I've done some tinkering, you know, because I've been mulling over this for a week or two, and I've chopped and changed, and I've actually gone and and thought deeply about it. Number 3, another one that number 3. I've probably only played about 3 years with him, and obviously he's moved on to better things. Same as like bloody Dave Usher did at Woodbank. He's gone pro at Edenfield, and he's been there a while. Paul Gallagher, absolutely quality player, good player. You know, he's improved immensely over the years. He's just got better and better.
Obviously, we only had a few years at first 11 with Paul, and his first couple of years he'd only be sort of 17 or something like that, and not get much opportunity. So the fact that he left us with an average well into the 20s.
Did
he? He's one of the
24,
highest.
wasn't it?
Was it?
24, yeah.
One of the highest averages in our history, to be honest, because there's very few people with an average above 20 who's played any length of time. And Galley's, as Terry said, is about 24, 25. So exceptional, really.
Yeah. Well, I don't go into averages and anything like that, Neil, because I just go on what I, but it's a great thing that what you say. I just go on what I believe, and I thought it was brilliant.
Over time, it tells you for, doesn't it?
Yeah. And 4,
so Galley at 3.
Yeah, I'll do number 4, Lordy, then I'll pass it back to you. Number 4, Matt O'Connor, for me. Absolute class. Class player. One of the finest knocks. I remember his knock at Lanehead against Peter Sleep. When his footwork, to play again really good spin bowlers, you've got to go feet. You have to have feet. You've got to get to pitch a ball or drop back and wait for it. And he was absolutely certain. I think he got 60 or 70 that day against Peter Sleep, when Peter Sleep was still in his prime. And I was lucky enough to bat with him, with Matt O'Connor at the end when he got his 100 at Nelson. And I remember that day. Just a really, really good batsman. Really good bat. Really good player.
Yeah, just to add to that, Matt stayed at number 4 in my team when I was captain virtually all the way through. And there was one stage where he was struggling for form a little bit, and he was a bit worried about it. I think he could hear 1 or 2 whispers from the crowd, maybe he should be dropped down. I said, no way, Matt. I said, you're the best number 4 we've got by a long way. Your class, your time will come again, and it did. And
good,
great player.
Right up there. Yeah.
So 3 and 4 for you, Terry.
Well, I've got either of them 2 in my squad. Not that they weren't good players. I mean, they were good players, but obviously I think I've played with a few more than John, maybe. I've got this total respect for both of them. I wanted to mention them both because they're both class of good young players, but probably didn't play enough for me to pick up the, for getting the squad, as it were. But so my 3, I put my pro in at 3. Is that all right?
Yeah.
So I put China in there at 3.
Now,
the reason why I picked China, I mean, Adam Dale turned this club on its head, really, and taught us how to win, really, and we know that, and we know what a massive impact he were on Bacup. So, but I just think China, certainly in those first 2 years, he could destroy a team with both bat and ball. you know, and that for me, that's where he gets my vote, because I've seen him do it, you know, on many occasions, bat on ball.
I think what was particularly good about China is that he could take teams apart, but if it was a difficult wicket or somebody was bowling well, he was willing to craft it out. He was willing to stay there.
Remember, early on one season, it might have been his second or third season, but we racked up at Burnley away, and he looked like he couldn't hit a ball. First 10 overs, he couldn't bat a ball. He looked like a second 11 player. Anyway, another hour and a half later, about 220 on board. You know, and that was China, really. And he, you know, like I say,
with class.
I mean, Kane, obviously pro as well. Kane's there. You know, we've been blessed with choice. Chris Harris is another. You know, we've been blessed with pros, but for me, China gets the nod. And at 4, I've got Roger Law. To me, Roger, he was Bacup through, like heartbreaking to see him leave the club, because I don't think he really wanted to go, did he? But I think matters. I don't know the politics.
Things had happened, haven't they? Yeah.
I think things were a bit more political then, weren't they? But I love to play with him. I mean, I can remember when I were going to a club, like I say, in the early teens, and if somebody out of the second team actually talked to you, you felt blessed.
Yeah.
And the first, like, we were elite, and like sometimes, you know, no disrespect to these guys, but sometimes they did behave like that, you know. But Roger was probably the exception to that, and you know,
lovely guy.
Roger always had time and place for you, really. And I remember a knocker. This is true. I had to believe this, but I got 50 at Burnley. Burnley was a happy hunting ground for me, and I got 50 at Burnley, and Roger taught me through it. Roger was behind the sticks. Roger behind on the opposition, and he would say, "Lordy, don't throw this away. Don't throw this away, Lordy. So you're 50. You make sure you get your 50." And that was the man, really. I can't say enough about him, really. He was a true Bacup legend. And like I say, only sorry that I didn't play with him as much. I've got to point out as well, by the way, before we go any further, Neil, that this Bacup 11, we've been asked to pick, you know, the best 11 you've played against. Well, there's players I've played with and played against, if you like. So what I've done, I've put them in the Bacup squad. The players I've played with are definitely all Bacupians. You know what I mean? So there's no Bacupians who are played against off. But I would say they're probably, you know, they are better. You know, they've been really good players. But the Bacup squad are all Bacupians.
Yeah, fair enough.
The league squad.
I get that.
Right. Well, do you want to carry on, Terry? Do you want to carry on with the next couple?
I put Kirsch in at 5.
Right.
Again, ability-wise, absolute quality. Can remember he got 100 at Worsley Cup at Lorehouse once.
He did, quarter-final,
He'd be about, what, 17, 18?
Probably not that. 17 at the most, I'd say.
I mean, to me, he quality written all over him. I mean, he went on to have a really good career in India, up the batting around stuff, but he were absolute quality. You know, an Iron Man to leave out at 5. And
he played Lancashire schoolboys, I think, at Kirsch.
Yeah. And 6, I put Timmy in at 6. You know, I mean, he grew up. He was quite. China used to use Tim as a good example, really, because I think China's first year. Did he play in Annandale? He might have played in Annandale. I'm not sure.
Just an odd game. An odd game, I think.
Played an odd game at Burnley.
2001 was probably Timmy's first season, and like he was like the young man, weren't he, of the bunch? So he was sorting it all up. But by the time China left in 2003, he was standing in his corner with Timmy. But he learnt as well. But I think I've seen him get a couple of. I mean, I was never lucky enough to get 100, and I've seen him get a couple of hundreds to be. You know, again, a class, technically class above. So he gets me number 6 shot.
Brilliant. Yeah, on to you, John, for 5 and 6.
Right. Well, number 5. Well, Terry's just said everything about Timmy Farragher. Timmy Farragher, exactly. Yeah, he's got to be in at number 5. Well, virtually for what Terry's just really said. You know, he learned his trade. His early trade. He learned his early trade with us. At our, you know, when we were in our pomp, and he was just like breaking into the team, and you know, just like sniffing it all out, you know, like learning, gaining experience with the likes of Terry, yourself, you know, like Matt O'Connor's, you know, like the good batsman. And he just broke into the team eventually. And then after that, well, as Terry said, he just a really, really good player.
Yeah.
Lovely lad, you know, great fielder as well, which always helps. Absolutely great fielder, superb fielder, lovely player. Yeah, I've a lot of time consider. Yeah, good one. Number six, I have to put Killaley in. Pete Killaley, you know, like some people say, you know, might say that he's probably not the best cricketer in the world. In my eyes, I always respect Pete, because when the chips are down, right, and if we've dug ourselves in a hole, he's got a bloody big shovel. Right?
Yeah.
And he's a big shovel, and he'll get us out of it. He's done it many
He's a winner. He's a winner, isn't he?
He's an absolute winner.
And let's be fair, he get into most teams for fielding in his bomb.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. I mean, Killers has made my 12. I've got him down as the only reason he's 12 because he let the last ball go at Rockstall, didn't he? Remember when batting? I've never let him forget that. Batting first and he leaves the last ball. He said I weren't being out. Anyway, but to be honest,
yes, I remember that.
Killers will be your first name on any team sheet, to be honest, because he were a winner.
Right, yeah.
He were a winner. You know, everything. You're going to get 100% from him, weren't you? All the time.
Man.
You know, when you pick the spine, well, like at football, the same at football, you have your goalkeeper, your centre half, your midfield, your striker. You know, it's the same at cricket. You'd have your opener, you'd have your middle order, you'd have your wicket keeper, your star bowler. Killaley were always in mind because he wants to win. It was as simple as that. He wants to win. And he was I weren't so bad at chirping, but I mean, like Killaley, honestly, short leg or in the, short covers on, like short mid wicket, wherever we put him, wherever he fielded, they hated him. The opposition hated him. And I love that. It wasn't because he was nasty. He was just, he was just like, just so aggressive. He just wants to win. He wants to win.
A winner.
A winner. He was a winner. Yeah, loved him for it and still love him even now. Right, so that's 6. Right, Laurie, we'll go back. Oh no, I'll go 7 and 8.
You carry on, John. You carry on.
Right, yeah, I'll go 7 and 8. Terry, wipe your eyes. Number 7, Terry Lord.
Hey!
Terry Lord at number 7. No, simple.
I'll give you that 10 later, John.
Not a problem. 10 is all it is. Bloody hell. It should be more than that. No, Terry Lord, simples. As you said, I mean, I started my first season with Terry at 86, and we started out as young lads, and we progressively got better. We got better. We probably should have been better than we were, Terry, but we were still learning. We were still learning the game. We were learning. We got to 90s with, with arcs and that lot. The longer it got, the better you got. And you with the ball, Terry, you're right. I mean, you should give Neil a bit of a bollocking. I think you should have been used a lot more with the ball. As you said yourself, 200 odd wickets, 500 odd runs, Lordy. Speaks volumes to me. Hey, and a good pair of hands with your crocodile hands as well, by the way. Yeah. Apart from Ruslan in your first season, you didn't drop many, Lordy. You didn't drop so many.
Dropped a few.
You didn't drop so many, but the same as me, Lordy. You were hard. You didn't like losing. You played it right. You played it firm. You played it fair. But you're hard to goal. So you have to be in my probably as general. Well, just have a look at my team. Yeah, you're the all-rounder, Lordy.
Oh, I'm honoured, mate. I'll play for you any day, John.
Oh,
Bacup, it has to be. Bacup's number 1 all-rounder. You know that, so...
Exactly. Number 8. I've sneaked him in. It's a bit of sentiment. Nick Cronshaw. He's opened the batting.
Go on, Caesar.
Caesar's in. He's had 600 runs opening the batting for Bacup. If you can do that for Bacup, score 600 runs, you can't be a donkey. Always in my corner.
He's been a good mate of yours, Johnny.
He's been a good mate of mine.
I'm not being disrespectful, but I think he's helped you, hasn't he? He's helped you.
This is what I'm going to say, right? I mean, I'm a massive relief for every other player, right? Like when chips are down, I can always give people advice and, like a bit of comedy and, all this lot. Well, the only one who really has always got into my head, apart from Neil's always been good at looking after me, but Nick Cronshaw has as well. He's always said the right things at the right time. I might not have thought of it at the right time, but when I've had, when I've digested it and put things into it, Nick Cronshaw's always been there for me and always will be. And he's a good cricketer. He's a good cricketer.
He is. What I liked about Nick's batting was it was quite simple. If it was short, he'd pull it, and if it was picked up, he'd hit it over the top. He hit it down the ground.
Neil, he could play and miss at 4. He could play and miss at 4, and then the 5th ball would be right slot, and he'd be bang 4. So he would just like, and that'd infuriate players. Good player. Love him.
Brilliant.
Right, come on, Lord.
Well, funny enough, I've got you at 7, John.
Number 7. Yeah, it must be a long tail.
And that's because you didn't score enough runs, you prick.
Yeah, you're right. Absolutely bloody right. Oh, you're right. I probably should have done.
No, I'm only joking. Kipper, like I say, I can't speak highly enough for you, mate. I alluded to the dressing room lit up that day on the 8th of June. Remember that day in history, 8th of June 1986, and we didn't look back after that, mate.
No.
What you gave to the dressing room and what you gave on the field and what you gave to the rest of the lads was unbelievable. And we're going to put Fred Mitchell in, obviously, because he's got more victims than you have.
Yeah, and the better batter.
But joking apart, mate, I think you can count every season. You'd probably win for us maybe 1-2 games by yourself. With a bat, you'd get like that Ronsall game, for example. You won that. That was just one of a lot of examples, John, where you've won the game single-handedly. And, for an amateur to do that on a regular basis, I mean, you expect your pros to do it, but for amateurs to do that on a regular basis speaks volumes, really. So,
thanks,
awesome, mate, awesome, and no better person to share a career with, really.
We've had some fun, haven't we, pal?
We've had some fun on the way, pal. Yeah. I have, running you home about 4 o'clock in the morning after practice.
Yeah. And you're ready to go in.
I've got Pink Fell in at 8. Now, Pink Fell for me, I'll mention a few which just at the end, which didn't, were just missed out. But Pink Fell, I thought, as talent for an amateur bowler,
good,
unbelievable.
Good.
The thing what I remember about Peter as well is like knocking up with Peter. Peter used to knock up with us, though we were out in the middle, So,
he wouldn't bowl you anything to drive, would he?
No,
it'd be up in your chest.
Knocking up. But he played to it. I think, like I say, if you look at his record, but he was just class. He could have played county cricket easily, Peter. Easily. What a talent. So he's my 8.
Brilliant.
So to go on 9 and 10?
Yeah, go 9 and 10, Terry.
Yes, go on.
What?
Go all the way, Terry.
Yeah, come on, you're on a roll, Lord. You're on a roll. Keep going.
We've got 11 and 12 on, so I'll just do 9 and 10. But 9 is obviously another Bacup legend, which is Dibbers. To play in the same team as Rooney, and then this guy, if you look at his record, is second to none. He was made for league cricket, wasn't he? If you wanted to make a league, a league baller, you make Dibbers. What a fantastic talent, and just an honour to be on the same field as him, to be honest. I can remember him bursting onto the scene. I think his debut at Burnley, if I remember. He had a knack early on, right from the word go, getting pros out. I think he got Modassa on his debut, if I remember right.
Yeah.
Got Pete Thompson at mid-wicket.
Yeah, he never stopped. And I tell you what, work in his game.
I'm just going to say that in the nets he will bowl all
unbelievable. The work he put in.
He tried different things.
Yeah. The work he put in to develop his game, and he helped the younger lads as well later on.
Yeah. Let's remember when he came into the first team to start with, he was just an in-swing bowler.
Yeah.
Everything was in.
Yes, it was.
And he worked hard to develop his leg cutter, and that was he was doing well enough as it was. But when he developed that leg cutter to the extent that he did, that's when he really
he really did. Yeah.
Didn't know whether they were coming or going then, did they?
No.
Yeah, sad to see him leave Bacup, to be honest. Really sad. I mean, you know, we didn't part on good terms, which obviously you look back, you know, you look back with regret, don't you? But at the end of the day, we didn't see eye to eye on that, and he went. That ended the story. But what he did for Bacup, Jesus, unbelievable. I mean, you talk about Wilky not balling, mate. You know, can you remember he did ball, mate. Can you remember that spell he ball went home to Lorehouse, penultimate before the Burnley game? And what?
Yeah.
Come on, Adam Dale wanted to change then. And one over, one for none.
One for none.
Yeah.
LBW, Payne, you got Payne out, LB.
I got big Opie out.
Opie, was it Opie? Oh, right,
Opie, yeah. Cleaned him up, mate. Balled him. Thanks very much, Lordy. But I'll tell you what, them two, you know, the work rates as well they put in, you couldn't take them up. They're absolutely dynamite, weren't they?
Oh, they were
incredible.
Absolutely dynamite. Anyway.
Game after game after game after game. And I mean, you didn't get the ball, Terry, did we? So, anyway.
Non-stop. Otherwise, you might have ended up with 400 or 500 wickets, Terry. You could have done. You might have, you know, but they were that good.
I'm happy with 200, mate. I'm happy with that.
Not bad. It's not bad, Lordy.
Number 10 is our chairman, Mr. Wilky. Who,
you've got Neil in.
Well,
Neil in.
Hey, he's my mate. He's my mate. I'm guessing
we're big mates. We've been big mates a long time.
Well, yeah, just like me and Crunch. All right, go on, I'll let you have that.
No, what I'll say about Neil, really, is like he pulled everything together. You know, it was the Jackie Bond, weren't it? The Jackie Bond of Bacup, like where he didn't contribute. You know, he had his moments. Don't get me wrong, but he pulled everything together. I mean,
yes, he did.
China must have been easy to handle. I think. We're drinking with him every night a week, weren't we? Plus, Kipper, you owe him about £4,000 in board money because he used to stay at his house every weekend.
Saturday night, every double header, Saturday night.
Double headers.
Yeah.
But
good times.
Can't praise you enough, Wilky, because you know to lead I mean, often a captain will try and lead by example. Warning, that's one way out for him.
Yeah.
But to me, you couldn't really do that in your role. But I'd still, obviously, best captain ever play with, and he just pulled everything together for me. So can't argue his record. Anyway, there's not many lifted 3 titles into for Bacup.
Well, thank you very much,
could we call him? Well, I don't want to call him a Dominic Cummings, but is he like a spin doctor, Wilky? Could he be like a spin doctor? Could be like a spin doctor. He used to keep me, you know, keep me in check. You know.
Well,
right, that's my
we're all in our best.
Good one. Right, where am I now then? Right, number 9.
9,
Number 9, I've got to go for John Nuttall, number 9. John Nuttall, absolutely quality opening bowler. You know, I mean, he's probably didn't do as well as he should have done. I mean, wickets wise, I mean, how many wickets did he end up with? About 300 and odd. 300
2 or 300, something like that.
Yeah,
I mean, he actually moved to be professional, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. You know, but I mean, absolutely a great bowler. You know, he pitched it. I mean, he spell well when we got into the cup final. When we beat Hasleden in semis at Azzy when we bowled him out for 55, and he knocked the top 4 over. And I think he'd won clean bowled. I caught 2 and 1 caught at slip. Like we just, you know. That spell, I think he'd 4 for 5 in about 3 overs.
Yeah, I remember it.
You remember it? He knocked Nosey over. You know, he knocked Simmons over. He knocked the bloody Loss over.
Yeah, we're watching that there. We nearly lost that game.
I know, we were chasing about 60 odd, weren't we?
50 or 60. We were 55. I think we were about 6.
Caesar got some. I think Caesar got some.
Caesar in at the end, yeah.
No, Caesar opened. They opened and smashed 17 off first. Yeah. First ball, they opened with Tracy, Mick Tracy. Taylor knocked 1 off first ball, and then Caesar smacked 16 off next 4 balls.
I got
4 fours. We were about 18 for none off first over, and then he got out. Harper come in. I think Roger got about 5. I think Simmons cleaned him up, and then we scrambled home. I think I were in the end. I think I got us over at Lyde.
I think you did, John. I think you did. Yeah.
Good lad.
Thank you. John Nuttall, a really good bowler, good batsman as well. good batter.
Good runner between wickets.
Yeah, he was a good
How
runner.
come you got him at number 9?
Well, no, I haven't. Well, yeah, he's number 9. Well, no, I've put the pro at 11, like you're supposed to do when you pitch it, you know, when you're doing it the proper way. I've got the pro in, yeah.
Fair enough, John. Carry on.
Number 10, Dave Ormerod. Obviously, Terry said everything about Dave Ormerod to me, without a doubt, the best amateur. You know, I mean, I know we've had Kez at Rottenstall, you know, well, and Bacup. To me, Dave Ormerod, the best amateur bowler I've ever played with. Simple as, you know, just a genius. Just an absolute genius.
Can't say more than that, can we?
Some of his, you know, some of his bowling. Well, I mean, it speaks volumes to me. Well, I spoke to Dibber about this a while ago when we played at East Lancs. Remember we played at East Lancs, and we were at the minefield.
That went Killers. Killers won.
When I wore a helmet. When I were told to wear it. Even Dibber, I think you might have said, Chappie, you get a helmet on, it's bloody day, you know, this is really... I never wore a helmet when I was batting, but Dibber were just like he was like a magician. He was pitching it and it was just, the ball was just exploding.
We're on a string, weren't it? On a string with Dibbers. Put it on a string.
I was just checking it.
Control. You talk about... Wilky, you could, you know, talk about setting a field. You know how hard it is sometimes to set a field for amateur bowlers? Because they're all, you know...
Oh, we did, but
you could put it on a sixpence, couldn't he, Dibber?
Well, the thing is, Dibber's always knew his field, and I mean, I had this conversation or argument with Chine on a number of occasions, and Dibber's had a bit of an in-out field. He'd have his close infielders, but we'd often want either a long on or perhaps a deep mid-wicket. And Chine used to say, "Oh, that's defensive." And we used to say, well, no, it's not, because
it's attacking
there and it's got a wicket there, so it's not. Right. But he knew exactly where he wanted his field. And
yeah, he was the best. He was the best of it. Absolutely the best. Yeah, no, he was. Yeah, you know, I mean, like the number of occasions that, well, he just didn't go for any runs, did he? You know, I mean,
no.
I mean, like the best pros were frightened. They were frightened. Never mind.
Yeah,
it used to be the other way around.
Yeah.
If Dibber were bowling and the pros at the other end, they'd take more chances against the pro.
They're not seeing much like him, I don't think, have they, the pros? They're not seeing much like him with that with his pace.
No, they haven't.
No, if there was the slightest bit of juice in the wicket, he'd find it, wouldn't he? You know,
love it.
You know, like all belt bowlers, you know, he was human. If there was an absolute road, he might occasionally go for something, but if there was anything
very occasionally,
he'd find it. Yeah.
Brilliant. Yeah, the best for me.
Correct.
I've just got 11 under. I've got 11 and 12. I put Killers at 12. We've talked about Killers already. So I've got Kez at 11.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean,
he'd have been in my team, but I've never played with him. So
he's got 1 or 2 wickets, hasn't he?
Just the odd one.
You know,
how far he is off the record.
He's not far off the record, but again, just missed out on play. And I love to play. I played with him a bit in the XL club, you know, the over 40s.
Oh yeah.
Enjoyed that. With you know, but just I mean, you look at the players which have moved on. We would have been bloody hell of a side, wouldn't we? You know.
Yeah.
So, but having said that, the likes of myself and a few others probably wouldn't have had their opportunity for a long while.
Might not have got a game. No.
So, but Kez record speaks for itself. I mean, I had the pleasure of 1 or 2 seasons. That's what I said to you. The guys, I put the guys in the Bacup 11 rather than the players against. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
No, Lordy, that's brilliant. That's brilliant. That's you down to a T, Lordy. You've always been a gentleman, Terry.
Go on then, John.
That's why I love you.
Finish your team off, John.
Right. Well, I've true. Well, I'm going to save the professional till last. I'm putting the wicket keeper in now. The wicket keeper. Well, we haven't got the wicket keeper in yet. Now, I've been lucky enough to play. Well, obviously to keep wicket for Bacup for a long time. I took over him and scored. Graham weren't a bad keeper. You know, I called him that day when I were half pissed. They were a bit bare with a sore paw because he had a bad.
Was it
Wessex?
Yeah.
Was it? Oh well. I do apologise. Right. Young Nye Brennan, great, a great young keeper. Great keeper.
Brennan.
He really could have been a good one.
He could have been, John, yeah. Yeah,
But he
really
liked
good.
the girls. He likes the girls too much. Well, we can't argue with that, Lordy, can we? But, at least we kept one eye on the ball.
Didn't used to flock round me and thee, did the girls, really?
No, not really. Jack McGregor, great keeper. Yeah. Lovely, good batsman. Jamie O'Connor, the youngest wicket keeper in first 11. Superb. Young Matt Collins, he's been doing all right, hasn't he?
Yeah, doing very well.
Young Chris, is he still? Yeah, is he still doing all right?
Yeah, he is. Yeah, the two of them are competing. Yeah,
that's what it's all about. Lot of potential. The wicket keeper I'm putting in, it's obviously it's going back from when I started the cricket, and I've played with him. I've played an odd game in the first 11 when he was keeping Roy Cronshaw. Now then, that might be a bit of surprise for everybody, but not.
That's a good shout. That
Roy Cronshaw,
great bloke.
I've played against. I've seen some keepers, and Roy Cronshaw were right up there.
Always stood up, didn't it? Always stood up. He'd stand up to Shiner. Yeah.
He was just Roy were awesome. He was a great. I saw him keep obviously when I was 13, 14 year old. I was still at Baxenden, and he was still playing at. And he were playing at Baxenden then. He were awesome, and just such a lovely man. And he taught me, well, as I told you, he taught me how to stop balling and keep wicket. So for me, he saw something in me, and I just.
Well, John, Bacup Cricket Club have a lot to thank Roy Cronshaw for, then, haven't they?
Well, and I certainly have.
Wilky, just before we move on, I'll just mention a few which didn't make my squad, which is, I'd like to just mention them. Galley, you picked up on it, Kipper. Galley, Wilky I've got down here, Matt O'Connor I've got down here. I've got Pete Tush down here as well.
Pete Tush,
a lot of people
Mark Taylor was, Taylor's a good cricketer, he's just.
I'll tell you what a big influence on us as well.
Pete Nicholson.
Pete Nick took over the reins.
Pete Nick, bloody hell.
Pete Nick took over the reins. You look at it, a lot of people, I weren't around, but a lot of people said he should have played more when Fred Mitchell were around. He was a class keeper.
He missed out, really. Yeah.
What a batter as well. But he sort of brought us on, John, didn't he?
He did.
Couple of years.
Got us fired up. Yeah.
He had the unenviable job of looking after us when we weren't probably ready to play first team cricket. But I don't know.
And this were at the end of his career. He'd had
he were brilliant. He were brilliant
started, back in the 60s, I think.
We're brilliant. Yeah, I could talk to Nico. And like I said, he had a big influence, and I've a lot to thank him for.
Yeah. He had a lot of
passionate
on me as well.
Big time.
Yeah. I forgot about that. Yes, but my first captain, obviously.
How we doing for time, Wilky? We've got about 5 hours already, haven't we?
No, we're all right.
I think we're I think it might be split into 3 bits, this one, but we'll keep going. We'll get it going.
Right. The only one I have, obviously, Pete Nicholson. Sorry for not mentioning you properly, but I should have done because you were a great help to me. Right, my professional. I haven't put my pro in yet for Bacup.
Oh no!
Now then, who are you going for?
Well, I thought long and hard because because obviously we have played with some top professionals.
Yeah.
I've gone for Roger Harper as my. I've gone for Harper.
Good.
Yeah, as Terry, you've given an absolutely great case for China and Adam Dale and Chris Harris.
Yeah.
Chris Cairns. Yeah, some great players. Absolutely top draw. Roger Harper to me, and I didn't realise it at the time, and I don't know whether you realised it at the time. Perhaps Tomo did. I don't think we weren't ready. We weren't ready. It's not we weren't good enough, because obviously I think we were, but I don't think we believe we were good enough.
That's the key, isn't it? It's belief in it.
On our day,
confidence.
On our day with Roger, we smash anybody. as he knew that, East Lancs knew that, and Nelson when they had a good side. Ed, they knew, because we proved it, because we got to 3 World Cup finals with him, so we could put a run together. We could put a run together with him, but
I think if I should have come,
we just couldn't do it.
I think if I should have come 5 years later on, we'd have cleaned up with, wouldn't we?
Yeah.
So disappointing that he spent all those years with us, and then he went to Nelson and won it 2 years up bound to him. Yeah,
that hurt me massive.
That were our fault, not his.
Oh, hurt me massive. That.
It was time to move on. I think we're only 7 years is a long time.
Oh yeah.
But
because what did we have?
With more.
We were runners up once. I think we finished third. Did we finish third twice or? Third once, fourth,
and what won the Worsley Cup?
Top 6. We were always with top 6. Yeah, but lost 2 Worsley Cup and
lost 3 finals. I think we lost 3 finals with him, didn't we?
That's not good enough, is it?
Probably 2 finals with him.
2 finals.
Ramy Dome and Rottenstall Dome, right?
Yeah.
Rottenstall Dome, yeah. 22.
I mean, and don't forget, because we have the same nucleus of players, but obviously we did get better as we got older. That worked. For Roger, to me, that weren't good enough.
I think we got wiser, John. Wiser as we got older.
We did, Neil. Yeah, we did.
Than better. Wiser.
Yeah, wiser. Yeah, because, we just... Well, you improve as you get older, Neil. You should do. You should do.
We'll move on.
Right.
We'll move on. And it's now the best Lancs League 11 you've played against.
Oh, bloody hell, some more to go, yeah? Okay, yeah.
So, do you want to kick off, Terry, with a couple of opening batters in the team that played against?
Well, I've probably gone for the. I mean, this was really tough, Neil. I mean, I've played against so many fantastic players. It's I don't know about 30 or 40 names written down, to be fair, but I've gone with probably the 2, probably renowned as 2 of the greatest of all time, to be honest. What I've tried to do as well with this. I've tried to limit it as far as amateurs goes. I've limited it to 2 players per club.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, Lordy. I get that.
So it's not dominated by all one club, if you know what I mean. But for me, Peter Wood and Brian Knowles are probably the 2 best players has ever played in Lancashire League history. I would think.
Batsman,
batsman. So
Snap,
they're two my opening bats.
Yeah, I've gone for them too, Lordy. I agree. You can't argue with them. You can't argue with that talent. Not at all.
I mean, Jesus, Woody should have played a lot of county. I think he played a lot of games.
Played a little bit. He played some one-day games, didn't he?
Yeah. So funny enough, I bumped into him the other day as well on the golf course. He's looking well.
He lives up near Noobs.
He plays. Yeah, he plays. He mentioned David, your brother John. He plays a lot of golf for him, doesn't he? And he said, you were coming. He said, I believe you, Claudia, you're on the Wilky Chat show.
Oh yeah. Wake up with Wilky, if you're calling it. Wake up with Wilky. What I thought that'd be. Bloody hell.
Hey. Well, we did do once or twice, John, back in the day, didn't we?
Yeah, we did, Neil. We did.
Yeah. Right. 3 and 4, Terry.
I've gone for Dave Pearson.
Wicket
keeper. On the roll of wicket keeper.
Ooh,
a bit like you, John, when you were talking reeling off the Bacup lads, but they're about 4 or 5. I've got a lot of respect for Ted Whitehead at Todd. As a wicket-keeper batsman,
good.
His record, he's red hot. I played a lot of cricket against Ted.
Yeah,
and I obviously rate him really highly. I mean, Vinny, Rottenstall as well.
Vinny, big Vinny, great hands.
What a character he'd have, you've got him in your dressing room.
Top man.
And I think ability-wise, Jack Simpson though would take a lot of beating. For one, I've gone for Pearce because he's got 16,000 runs, DP.
Yes.
Must have.
Yeah.
And also, I've got a few other Rammy lads in, so Jack missed out, but Jack's talent was unbelievable as well, weren't it? So but I've gone for DP. I've put him in at 3. I tell you what, this batting lineup, be hard to pick it.
Not bad.
But Dave Payne at 3, and I've gone Chubb at 4, Payne. As an all-rounder.
Bloody hell! Yeah.
I mean, he's performed at pro level, hasn't he? But
Yeah.
he's probably right up there with one of the best all-rounders which have graced the Lancashire League, amateur-wise.
Yeah, I believe
fantastic record.
Overlooked him.
Great guy. I mean, he played it hard. Don't get me wrong, played it hard. But you know, great guy. I think we see from same in sheet Kipper as regards winners go with Payne.
He's right up there. Yeah, right up there.
That's my 3 and 4.
Go on, Joe.
Right, well, my 3. Well, obviously you got 1 and 2, Knowlesy and Peter 1. You know, I mean, can't touch them. You can't touch them. Number 3, same as Lordy, Dave Pearson, left-hander, absolute quality. I played against obviously Dave Pearson when he played with Blackburn Northern when he was 13, 14. I played when I were at Baxter and I played against Dave then. And you know straight away you could see some talent. And I knew
always got runs against us, didn't he?
Always got 50 against us. Always.
You don't get him out easily, do you? I noticed he's still been playing for seconds in last year or two, and he's still
bumped into him in seconds. Had a good chat with him.
You can't get him out, can you? You can't get him out.
Can't get him out.
No, absolute quality. No, number 4, I've gone for Chris Blizzard. Number 4, Lorehouse, an absolute genius. Lorehouse legend. Same again. Always got runs again. Bacup. You know, I mean, and a lovely bloke as well. You know, so unassuming. You know, you can have it. You go in the bar after the game and have a good talk with Chris, and he wouldn't bully himself up. He'd just talk to you, ask you about
quiet bloke.
Things in general.
Quiet.
Yeah,
lovely man.
He's made my. He's in my lineup. He's a bit lower down, but we might as well talk about him now. But again, if you look at his record, 1 club man.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
He's runs are phenomenal. I tell you what a fielder.
Another good season. If he has 1 good season, he can take over. He can take over Ingham's record, can't he? If he has a good season, if he has 1 more.
Can he? Yeah.
I think he can. If he has a decent season, he can be the record league scorer. So
top man.
I hope he does. Top bloke. Right, Laurie, you going 5 and 6, or am I going? No, I'll go 5 and 6, Laurie. Number 5, I've gone for Mark Lomas from East Lancashire. Mark Lomas, you know, he's played by the account. He's a top player, top cricketer, right hand bat. You know, top draw. I can't really say anymore. You know,
quality player. He didn't make my team, but he was on the fringes, definitely.
Right.
Great player, wasn't he? Always one you look to get out. You got because you got him out.
Get him.
You started to make inroads then.
Yeah, without a doubt. Number 6, one of my all-rounders, Steve Dearden. Rams bottom initially, obviously, then Haslingden, but Steve Dearden, he went game with battle ball. Steve, just a dangerous player.
Dynamic,
Dynamic's a great word. You know,
one of the quicker amateurs around, I would imagine.
Sure. Well, you can ask Roger Darps about that. Where's the cup final? And you know, that's He just.
Well, that's just made my team as well. That's just made my team again. I've got him back. Just such as the strength of the batting, I've got him batting lower down, but. I think it's nail on the head. I mean, his pace, on his day, his pace was
rapid,
quite exceptional, really.
Yeah, it was.
You know, and I think I think he's more than 500 wickets and he's 8,000 runs or something like that, isn't it?
Yeah, great.
You know,
not bad.
Jesus Christ.
Not bad.
Not bad.
As an all-rounder.
No.
Unbelievable.
At all.
Yeah.
Go and tell.
My next 2, I've got Michael Ingham.
Rubberleg.
I've got my pro in at 5. Pro in I put in at 5 is Chris Harris.
Wow.
Well, he's certainly had the league experience, hasn't he? He's been around.
I mean, those early years at Rammy, when virtually unplayable, I would say, Neil.
1,000 runs
unplayable. Again, you're talking about, he's the same pace as Dibbers, isn't it? You talk about players who are made to play Lancashire League cricket, and obviously
he was made for it.
It was made for it. What a batter as well.
Yeah.
Great block. Crackers. crackers, obviously.
Oh,
but he's great bloke.
Mad,
great bloke.
mad as a snake. Mad.
So I've got him as in at 500 pro. And I put Ingers in it. I mean, Ingers obviously is not everybody's cup of tea, is it, Michael? But he came out of that 80s team, and they were winners. You know, you've got to respect it. You know, they were winners, and
they were good.
Again, he's scored 17,000 runs, hasn't he? 17,000. Yeah. The stats don't lie, do they?
No.
And a very good fielder too, to be fair, in the covers.
Yeah, he was.
Definitely. So he's in there. They're my next two. Back to you, John.
Back to me, right? Right. I'm at number 7 now. I'm at number 7, and it's the wicket keeper. And as you said, I mean, like there've been so many great wicket keepers, you know, that I've played. You know, because I love the wicket keepers, obviously, being a keeper. You know, I mean, I don't want to be rhyming them all off, you know, but he said like Vinnie Hansen. Vinnie Hansen's right up there. Ted Whitehead. You know, you've got like in my time, Dave Swarbrick, Cole. You know.
Yeah, I put Swarbs down. I wrote Swarbs written down as well.
You know, in the early days at Rishton, old Frankie Martindale. You know.
Yeah.
I mean,
Great shout.
Oh, you know,
he were a keeper.
Frank.
Great keeper. Great hands in.
Yeah.
Oh, great in the bar and all. He always used to get me a couple of pints, Neil. Always.
Yeah.
Always. It was a top blow. So the reason
It helps that, doesn't it, John?
So was he in your team, John?
Ram, you know, well, Ramsbottom, you know, Richard Everingham, Sal, you know, and absolutely same as me, daft as a brush, but a bloody good keeper, you know, great hands, great technique. You know, but I'm going to go for the Ramsbottom keeper, but obviously he ended up at Haslingden. It's got to be Jack Simpson for me. It's got to be Jack. You know, I mean, it's the same again with people. Yeah, they love him or hate him. I mean, I don't think Jack's my favourite bloke of all time, but cricket-wise and as a batsman,
brilliant.
Just fantastic. I mean, his glove work. I honestly can't think of anybody better.
No,
I just really can't. No, I cannot think of anybody better. You know, so Jack would have to get it every day at week for me as the wicket keeper, and also a damn good batsman. So
good stuff. Where are we up to now? I'm losing track. Where are you up?
Right, no, yeah, it's me. It's number 8, and then it's back to Lordy. Number 8, I've gone for another all-rounder, Russell Worley.
Now then.
Now then, I've thought long about this. Big Russell. He were in and out of my 11, and then he's in. Because again, another match winner, great batsman, great batsman. He could take a game away.
He could hit a long ball.
He could hit a very long ball, and he could change a game in 5-6 overs.
Tell him, Russ. Big time.
Similar with the bat to Dasher. Probably not. Well, certainly not as fast as Dasher, but I mean, like he was a wily medium pace bowler with Russell, and he'd get his wickets. He'd get 4 for his 5 for his quite regular. And there were plenty of times when he had 5 for around 50 in the same innings. So I had to pick him. I had to put him in. You know, just a top block. Another big winner. Right, Lordy, we're back to you, number 9.
Well, I'm still 7-8, mate. So 7-8.
Oh, yeah,
I'm always behind you, John.
You were on my debut.
I've got Paul Garrett. Nelson.
Garrett, player.
Brilliant player. I think 10,000 runs, Andy. And a few more as well, I think.
Yeah.
Have you ever picked his bat up, Wilky? Garrett's bat?
I haven't, but I know it is very, very.
He had his jumbo, didn't he?
Oh, that's jumbo. Yeah.
But what a player! I can remember Arps catching up round the edge.
Yeah. Oh, that's
a big game.
Yeah.
But Garrett's record speaks for itself. He's unbelievable record. Great bloke as well. Great bloke. Got a lot of time for Garrett's.
Yeah.
And another one in that mould is Stuart Priestley. It's odd. He's another 10,000 run now. One club. I like these one club men.
Yeah, yes. Bit of a theme.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I mean, Stu came across as a right bastard, didn't he?
Yeah, but he worked
Well, it was similar to me and you, John. He just played it out.
Until you got to know him, yeah.
And I played some XL cricket with Stuart.
Yeah.
And he sort of opened my eyes up. it's been great for me doing that, because if we just been a one club man, you're in the same dressing room as the players you played against, and he's a great guy, Stuart. Once you get to know him, he's top man,
he was,
and a fantastic cricketer.
Yeah, can't argue with that one, Terry.
I'll do the next two. The next two, I've got Chris Blairsaid, which we've talked about, and Steve Dearden. So they're mine 9 and 10. So you can go straight on, John.
Right, we're all right. I'm going for a pace bowler now. He was a quick bowler. Steve Monkhouse from Ramsbottom.
Right, yeah.
Yeah,
going back a bit.
It is going back a bit. It's going back to my first and second season, and I was always a bit dodgy early doors. Me with my feet, not my socks, Neil. You know, when I were trying to move me.
Oh, definitely dodgy
early doors. And
I'll vouch for his socks. Jesus Christ.
He cleaned me up at Ramsbottom. He cleaned me up at Lane Head in about 2 or 3 balls. I think, and he was just too quick, just a quick bowler. Obviously, I mean, he turned pro. I think he played in 87 as well. So I played 2 seasons against him. He went pro, and I think did he go pro at Glamorgan or somewhere? Well, I think he definitely went pro in county championship. And to me, yeah, he was awesome. He was quick. He was a quick opening bowler. You remember playing him, Terry? Do you remember playing against him?
Cleaned up a few times. It's not what I thought about, to be honest. But now you've mentioned him, you were a class act, weren't you?
Yeah, tall, thin, dark hair. Yeah, he was.
His dad played. His dad called Harold.
Harold, yeah. I remember him turning out in seconds or thirds in his later years, sort of thing.
Yeah, absolutely quality, absolutely top quality. So he has to be in. And then obviously the last amateur before we get to the pro is obviously Mr. Roscoe. Kez, simple as left arm, orthodox, absolutely fantastic bowler, great batsman as well. You know,
and even better fielder.
A great fielder, great pair of hands, great eyes. His eyesight, I tell you, I've never known anybody with better eyes. His little peaky cap that he wears when he comes in, you know, he's just fantastic. Seriously, bowling wise, yeah, you know, left arm orthodox. How many wickets has he got? Record holder.
I think he's got me and you 100 times a piece, hasn't he?
I was going to say, how many times has he got you? That was going to be the next question.
Always. Yeah, Stump. Well, it was Stump Barnes and then Stump Hanson. Yeah, easy, weren't it? It weren't difficult. No, yeah. So Kez just a genius. You know, just a pleasure to play against and play with in the midweight team for Royal. Yeah, we used to play for Royal Hotel together in the Aki League. Again, all Asians. That used to be that were a bit of fun, believe you me.
Well, I'll bet.
Yeah, you had some stumpings then, Neil. Yeah. even though we were both half pissed, but anyway, that's.
Go back to you, Terry.
11 and 12. I've got Johnny Fielding. Just class act again, slow bowler. Probably come to fruition a bit more after I've finished, but you could tell. I mean, he went pro, didn't he, for a bit? But he was class above. Class above. He could bat as well.
Yeah.
I think he's probably got 2,000 or 3,000 runs as well, I would think, wouldn't he?
Yeah, easy.
Easy. Still getting the wickets as well, yeah.
Different gravy. Jonathan, unfortunately, got me out loads of times. Could never suss him out. Bit susceptible to spin, though, weren't I, John? Anyway, moving on.
Yeah, well, get the sleeve out, Lord. You used to get the
sleeve out.
I put Phil Sykes in as my 12th man. I think Sykes' record speaks volumes for itself as well.
Yeah.
He played at Rishton a bit, didn't he, as well as Church?
In his early days, yeah.
Yeah. But so not a long club man, but again, look, a bloke of a lot of time for a lot of respect in what he's done. And what he's doing now for the club, I think he's
doing a lot.
He's virtually run the club, isn't it?
Yeah.
So there's me 12. Just a brief mention for a few people who didn't get in. Ian Bell at Rammy, Spider and Bell at Rammy as well.
Yeah.
Nicky Haslam, Craig Smith, of course. I've got Noobs down here. I mean, Noobs used to get a lot of runs against Bacup, didn't they?
He certainly did.
I've got Gary Hunt, Gary Hunt at Nelson, sorry, at Corn.
Go on.
His record. Graham Lloyd, of course, you've not got him. Who else have we got? Andy Barker. He popped up earlier, I think, didn't he?
Oh, did he?
No, sorry.
It's 10,000 runs, John.
Back.
It's 10,000 runs.
Yes, my lady.
Of course. If you look at Graham, I mean, the reason Graham's not got in my side is I've got 2 in for Haslingden, but you look at Graham's record, fantastic. You know what he's done. Unfortunately, I think his dad's just still got the edge on him. His dad will probably thank me for that, and Graham wouldn't, but there you go.
That's
very good.
That is absolute life. Right, well, hang on, Neil. I haven't got me.
Finish off, John. Finish off.
League 11 professional, you know, I mean, tough and a lot of obviously brilliant pros I played against and with. And the one that I had played against, I played with him, obviously, slightly longer, is China. Sean Young. People say, well, you have played against him. Yes, I have played against him. He was proing. He sub-proed for Accrington against Bacup when Roger Harper were proing, and he got 50-16 not out. No, he was out. I think I stumped him. But there you go. But we knew then, obviously, what a great player he was, and to play with Roger, to play against Roger the way he played were absolutely fantastic. And obviously, then to play with China for them, for them three wonderful years that we had with him, winning it twice and then not quite winning it the third year. China, as Terry said, he was just fantastic. He could win it with bat and ball. They were one game, obviously, going back when we played. Was it the second year we won it? We played Nelson. We played Nelson at home and won by 1 wicket. Again, Nelson, Pro and Dibber were in the end, and he batted absolutely straight. We wanted about like 20 odd, and Dibber, he'd leave Dibber with 1 ball, just to block it out. Roger, Sean had it. It hit a 4 and a 2, and then he'd get a 1 off 5th ball, leave Dibber 1, and he'd do it next over, and then do it next over. And last over, when he did 7 or 8, he were facing, and I think he hit 2 and a 6. To do that, he was class. He was class. And then obviously we get in changing rooms. He'd get his fags out. He likes to smoke and drink, just a little bit like myself. And
then we'd vote. Then we'd put the votes in for the worst fielder.
Oh yes. Terry.
I got stung a few times with that. I remember.
I think we all got stung with that one, didn't we?
Yeah. I think I did as well occasionally. Yes. So for me to leave the best till last. Roger Harper, Bacup, League 11, China, and Bacup. That's me. That's me done.
So many to choose from, gentlemen. We've played with so many great players, amateurs and professionals. We've been privileged.
We're lucky.
Very lucky.
Gentlemen, it's been a privilege to play with you two, myself, for all these years, and it's been a privilege to talk to you both tonight. It's been wonderful. It's gone on a little.
Sorry about
towards
that.
midnight now. A little, about 2 hours longer maybe than we intended, but it's been great fun. It's been lovely to speak to you both, and hopefully I'll see you both soon.
Hopefully.
Cheers, Wilky.
Good night,
lads. Good
night, Mr. Ed. Good night, Mr. Ed.
You don't need to. Aaron will cut that off for us, but well done, lads.
God bless, Neil.
Cheers.
Bloody hell, what time is it? 25.